This is the first time I've seen water dripping since like September or something. Different from before. Alright, so it's going into mid-March, and we are now at the point where we are getting an abundance of energy from the sun. So we're getting a solar charge that is highly significant. Basically, we have more electricity than we know what to do with. So we're going to go ahead and, I haven't used this refrigerator all winter. So I'm going to go ahead and turn this refrigerator on. I've been using ice packs to cool it down. So let's go ahead and pop this guy on. Still works. So now, let's see here. We're still getting 11 amps charged. So even though that refrigerator's on and it's pulling a lot of amperage to run a compressor, we're still getting electricity going into the battery. That's how much sun we're getting. It's amazing. All right, so we're getting towards the end of March, and even though we still have a significant amount of snow outside on the ground, the daytime temperature is starting to get a little high, 7, 8 degrees Celsius, upper 40s Fahrenheit. And so this drip stove here, it's starting to really get a little bit too hot, especially at night when we're trying to sleep. So way too early to turn this off. We've never turned this thing off so early in the year before. We usually turn it off like maybe in beginning of May. But we're gonna go ahead and shut it down now and see what happens. And maybe if it gets cold, we'll turn it back on later, or we'll use the wood stove. So I'm gonna turn it off right now. All right, it's off.
Really good.
So typically, you're gonna start tapping the birch trees here in Alaska when the daytime temperature is positive temperature, so in the 40-degree range, and then the nighttime temperature gets down into freezing. So typically that happens in the beginning of April. So as April turns into March, and as the month progresses, the tree chemistry will start changing, and the tree will start to make leaves. And so in 2 weeks from now, the taste of this is going to become more complex. It's going to get a little bit more bitter, a little bit more different flavors are coming out. So right now, the tree has not even begun to think about putting on leaves. So it's the most purest, simplest taste you're going to get from the sap that you're tapping right now at the beginning of April. Health Inspector Sphinx just came.
Birch sap for the Sphinxy too. Wow, it's frozen. This one over here too. Let's see what's inside. Let me see. It's not.
That's a lot. That was from the tap that I made, right?
Mm-hmm. Oh.
It's a lot, huh?
Oh.
So last week we started tapping 3 trees in our backyard. The yield is starting to pick up, so we're getting more and more and more as the days are starting to gradually warm up. And then today was a sunny day, so it was really warm, and we had a lot of harvest today. So this is our harvests from a few days ago. I've been boiling it down, sugar shacking up the cabin, and it's starting to turn light brown. So it's getting concentrated. Birch sap tea, fresh from the tree. Oh, perfect. Yoga balcony, wabi-sabi style. It's a very delicious tonic, and it's really nice hot as a tea. There's a sweetness in there. There's a natural component, an organic component. It's very healthy. It's laden with minerals and vitamins, amino acids. It's good stuff. We've been brewing our morning coffee with it. Turned out a lot better too. Straight from the nature. So here's the final product. It's very sweet. It has a fruity, roasted character. A little bit of coffee flavor, kind of a molasses type of a taste, or even sorghum. Tastes a lot like sorghum. But the taste of the forest right here. Birch forest in our backyard. That's where this came from. So for basically the whole month of April, we've been sugar shacking here in the cabin, tapping the birch sap, bringing it in here and just adding it and adding it and adding it to this pot here, and boiling it down and sugar shacking, steaming it up in here, heating our whole cabin basically with the steam. For me, it smells like cookies, and for Keiko, it smells like Odin. Damn, nice.
No worries. So good.
Yeah. I'd put some more in here. There he is. Come on, let's go! Come on! Here he comes.